his deathbed, a billionaire gripped his son's hand and whispered a chilling secret that seemed to freeze the room. "After I die, tell everyone I had AIDS. Don't say it was cancer." The son was stunned. "What? Why would you say that? That's horrible." The father replied calmly, "If they think I died of AIDS, no man will dare marry your mother. That way, everything stays in the family, and you'll inherit it all." Years later, the son, David, loaned a friend $100,000. Then disaster struck. He lost the IOU, no contract, no proof. With the repayment deadline approaching, David knew the chances of recovering that money were slim, so he made a bold move. He emailed his friend, Mr. Carter, "Hey, just a reminder, the $150,000 you borrowed is due soon. Let me know how you'd like to handle repayment." Carter replied exactly as David had hoped. "I didn't borrow $150,000. It was $100,000. I'll pay it back on time. Signed, Carter." Just like that, David had what he needed, a written, signed admission of the actual debt. That email became his new IOU. Later, David used the money to open a restaurant. A few days after the grand opening, he noticed something troubling. The head chef was sneaking ingredients out of the kitchen. David wanted to fire him on the spot, but the chef was incredibly talented, and losing him could sink the business. Installing a camera felt awkward. Confronting him directly could backfire. So David reached out to one of his late father's old friends for advice. A few days later, he invited the chef into his office. He poured some tea, offered him a seat, and handed him a gift bag. Inside were specialty teas, a nice bottle of wine, some health supplements, and $2,000 in cash. David smiled and said gently, "You've been with us since day one. Someone mentioned you might have taken some supplies from the kitchen. I don't believe it. I just thought, maybe you're going through a tough time. So I put together a little gift. Please don't feel embarrassed. You're important to this place." The chef turned red with shame. From that day forward, not a single item went missing again. In fact, he worked harder than ever. The smartest way to deal with people isn't through brute force or confrontation. It's by reading them, their fears, their guilt, their motives, their patterns. In today's world, reading people is more valuable than reading spreadsheets. It's a survival skill. Every day you encounter people like this, a boss, a client, a colleague. And if you can't read between the lines, you'll always be at a disadvantage in business, negotiations, and relationships. If you've ever felt too honest, unsure how to handle tricky situations, struggled to close deals, or found yourself being manipulated, it's not because you're weak. It's because no one ever taught you how to read people. This isn't intuition, it's a skill, a learnable one. And most people never learn it until it's too late. That's why books like Read People Like a Book by Patrick King exist. Not to play games, but to give you clarity. In this book, you'll discover how to decode body language and subtle cues, the psychology behind lies, influence, and manipulation, the right questions that expose real intentions, and how to protect yourself in business, negotiation, and social dynamics.